Jenelles claims David Eason is black. Is she really that dumb? Look, Jenelles has never claimed to the sharpest tool in the shed. We don't watch Teen Mom 2 to see her share her infinite wisdom or her powerful insight, because those things simply don't exist. We watch to see her do dumb stuff and throw tantrums. And, lucky us, she was kind enough to show off some of that classic Jenelle lack of intellect this week on Twitter. The whole thing started when our girl decided to make a tweet explaining just how very, very happy she is, writing "I love my family, husband, land, house, being outside, smelling my fresh woods every day, and mostly living life. You can hate it all you want, but I'm happy and very content. Try to bring me down, but I'll lay low and stay humble." Because happy and content people always make public statements on social media about how happy and content they are, right? Also, has Jenelle ever once in her career as a trashy reality star been able to lay low and stay humble? This tweet itself is pretty precious, but the real magic happened when someone replied to her, asking how's your racist and homophobic husband? And you are not emotionally prepared for her answer. "My husband is black, but yeah, okay, sure." Lmao, Jenelle wrote. Jenelle thinks her husband is black. To be clear, she's still married to David Eason. She didn't up and divorce him and marry a new guy since we last checked in on her. Though how glorious would it be if she finally admitted to herself that Good Al Kiefer is her real and true soulmate, then ran away to marry him in a jailhouse ceremony. Meth lab charges be damned. She's still married to David Eason, so she's trying to say that David Eason is black. And not one single solitary soul could figure out what she was even trying to communicate with that. Luckily, she responded to all the confusion by explaining that he has less than 1% black in him, but that he is still black. It's almost too painfully stupid to be entertaining, right? Almost. One of her followers asked if she was being serious, and she said yes, he has Senegal and North African in him. Fun fact. When no one took her word for it and congratulated her on having such a racially diverse family, she took to Instagram to share the proof. David's Ancestry.com test results. As you can see, David does have less than 1% North African ancestry, as well as 1% Senegalese. And as Jenelle so deftly points out, David has African in him. I guess Ainsley does too. Does she really think that's how any of this works? The African parts of David's ancestry results are in a category marked low confidence regions, meaning that he couldn't actually have any percentage at all of that in his DNA. And even if he did, pretty much everyone at this point has at least a small percentage of a different ethnicity in their DNA. David isn't black because some great-great-great-great-grandparent may have been from somewhere in the world that isn't Europe. Also, does Jenelle realize that everyone from Africa isn't black? Like, is she even capable of understanding that? Teen Mom mugshots, look who's been booked. Start gallery. Finally, David's tiny percentage of African DNA that may not even exist in him does not mean that he can't be racist. Come on, Jenelle. Well, you're not exactly better than this, but can you at least pretend sometimes?